Well, I mean, the workload is massive. It's like nothing I've ever experienced before in my life. Obviously, getting into a department, trying to get to grips with what's going on in the department, and then trying to pull it in a strategic way, I think is very, very challenging. And then having to lead a party and manage the GNU relationships it's a lot of work. So we went straight from the elections into the negotiations, into the formation of government, and the last 2 months have been focused on putting the government together and getting the systems up and running, and lots of a chance to be able to do positive things. And that's what I'm most enjoying about the job, is that you can talk a lot to the opposition, you can put great ideas on the table, but you battle to get them implemented. Here we have an opportunity to actually implement ideas, and for me that's very fulfilling. Well, I mean, I'd start off by saying that agriculture and agro-processing are huge opportunity industries and sectors for job creation. If you look at the shape of our unemployment, 42% unemployment rate, largely unskilled, and that's just a function of the system and how things have worked. The only two ways you can absorb unskilled labor into progressive work is through industrial processes and agriculture and agro-processing. So the agriculture and agro-processing sector is going to play a major role in job creation. The more international demand you can create, the more demand for citrus goods, beef products, agricultural crops there are, which means more people will be employed in the creation thereof. And what we've done in the Western Cape, which is a model I'm following here at the National Department, is through building partnerships, strong partnerships with the sector. The reality is, in the agricultural sector, the real knowledge base and expertise exists in the sectoral bodies, Grain SA, red meats industry sector, the plant manufacturers, the seed companies. All of those people have got the real know-how, and of course our farmers and farm workers. And so I see the department's job doing a number of things: creating an enabling legislative environment for the sector to flourish, support for farmers, whether they be super farmers or whether they be small farmers, and tailoring the type of support they require to their needs, making sure that you are able to have strong partnerships there, where you're able to listen and have a forum to discuss ideas, share technology, share science amongst each other, and to then harmonize that through the value chain and get the new markets for them. But I remain very concerned about honest to put biological products, OBP. They were given a 500 million rand grant from government and parliament to revamp the facility, a very important facility, because they produce a lot of the vaccines that we require for animal health in the country. A large amount of that went missing and is unaccounted for. And I do intend to look at reintroducing a forensic audit into that to get to the bottom of where that money went and how it was spent. Other than that, if one looks at the Auditor General's report, it's generally a healthy picture. The Auditor General has picked up some issues around management and around value for money and around record keeping. And I'll obviously be going through the Auditor General's report and using that then as the basis to go through that to ensure that the controls are put in place. But I think on the big things, I think that the parties in the GNU all agree we have to end poverty, we have to create jobs, and we have to grow the economy, and we have to run a people-driven, responsive government. We have to work together to get it into a situation where we break out of this high debt, low growth, high unemployment trajectory and onto a new trajectory of hope, opportunity and inclusion for more South Africans.